Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Yeah, we're just in time for Houston Life on this Friday Eve, April 28th. I'm Courtney Savella.
You can call it Thursday. That's okay, too. Hi, everybody.
Friday
I'm Derek
Eve sounds
Shore.
better.
It does sound better. We're going to have a lot of fun on today's show. The one and only T-Mac is in the house. We are catching up with NBA legend Tracy Mcgrady. Also, he has a very big announcement, Courtney.
Plus, grab the kids. It's National Superhero Day, but not all heroes wear capes. Learn how the community came to the rescue of a local comic and gaming shop.
And we wanted to know where to find the very best crawfish. And guess what? You answered in a very big way. Lauren Kelly is live celebrating with the viewer's choice. Wow, she looks excited.
Oh, and Joe Sam is in studio with a possum event happening this weekend. Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys, I want to be where Lauren Kelly is right now. Take a look at what we're looking at right now. If you weren't on the fence about adopting a furry friend, well, this weekend will be the perfect time to take a leap. I'll tell you about the local shelters participating in National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day and how happy this little cat is making one couple. But for now, back to you guys with some friends.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, breaking news. Someone just handed us some little baby goats.
This is Theodore.
Oh my gosh, and who is this? Sammy. How old are these goats?
4 weeks and 7 weeks.
Oh my
They were just
gosh,
born.
they are so sweet. We're gonna chat with these goats a little bit later. Look
We're
at
going to
these
chat with the
cuties.
goats a little
Yeah,
later.
goats have a lot to say.
They really do.
Okay, before we get to the goats though, how about a check of today's forecast?
Let's do it. Hi, Frank. Can you compete here?
Yeah, you're going to the old goat now, aren't you? That's
Good
okay. They are adorable. They are wonderful. Okay, we'll be right back with you in a moment. Take a look at these numbers. It's warm out there, but I tell you, it's still pretty pleasant. The humidity is up, but it's not unbearable. Winds are out of the south, southeast, 82 downtown, 85 southwest, 80 in Galveston, so lovely there if you're walking or swimming the dog or the goat, whatever you're doing there. Bella, just adorable. 84 at 4, then 82, 81, 78. It's still going to be pretty much patio perfect, so enjoy it. As we head toward the weekend, look at this. It's Justin Bieber in the house on Friday, so hold on to fun. I'm confident the weather's going to be just peaches along with the forecast. I'll have all your weekend stuff coming up.
Just peaches. And Frank, we couldn't help but notice the enthusiasm in your voice just now. Might you be attending that concert?
I'm attending that. I'm taking tomorrow off to go to that concert.
Yes, you know what? It's a great show, and I'm glad that we're believers.
I know, right?
Yes,
Are you
Franklin.
going too?
I'm not going, but I
Oh.
usually see him I have a previous engagement, but
Yeah.
Frank.
Do you have his Crocs?
I do.
I do too.
They were
Wow.
given to me.
We're going to take one of those HEB wine bottles and we're going to talk.
Yes,
my
we
gosh.
are. Let's do it.
Well, Franklin, you have a fantastic time. Justin
Yes.
Bieber, he's a legend, you know?
No,
He is.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is. He's quite the artist, and he's grown so much. I mean, we kind of all watch him grow up, and he's really good. I think he's terrific.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay. Well, thanks, Frank. We'll see you in just a bit. Hey, speaking of Justin Bieber, so Hailey Bieber, did you hear about her health scare last month? So she's finally telling more details about what went down, but she's 25 years old, supermodel. She's gorgeous. I mean, I am now a fan. So she was having breakfast with her husband, Justin, last month, and she started having trouble with her speech.
Yep.
And it turns out she'd had a mini stroke. It was a blood clot. She went to UCLA. They tested her out, and it's something you can help me pronounce. It's called a transischemic attack.
That's correct.
So also known as like a blood clot, a mini stroke. And luckily, doctors were able to get to the bottom of it. She underwent a procedure to close a little hole in her heart, and she's saying now she's just grateful that they figured out what it was and she can move on with her life.
And thankfully she's speaking about this now because TIA strokes are quite common, and just bringing awareness, because a lot of times people think it's an age thing.
Right.
She's 25. I mean, there are other things that happened in her life, and she kind of explains what led up to this, but it's great information to use.
Well, and I think it's a good reminder, too, to listen to your body. My sister, when she was pregnant, right before she got pregnant with her first, she had a blood clot. And the doctors just said, like, oh, you're just sore from working out. And she said, I know my body. A lot of people, the worst thing you could do is just, like, go take a nap and hope it'll go away. So great reminder to go get it checked out if you're wondering. And glad Hailey's doing okay. I was never a fan of hers until I started reading her comments, responses to, like, nasty fans last month.
Yeah.
Do you remember in an interview, she was saying, like, I get all these nasty comments from people, and then I click on their profile, and it's like, mother of 3, loves Jesus.
Goes to church.
See at church
yes.
on Sunday.
She's lovely, and I really, really liked her when we got a glimpse into their life and their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And it was during the pandemic, so it was fantastic. I know I was your handler today. Texas feeling the love. Okay, you know what else we're feeling? We're feeling a new season for the NFL. Of course, the draft starts tonight. Excitement for our Texans because we get a pretty early draft pick, right? Yeah. Our KPRC2 sports team, they're all over it. They're on top of all of the action. Randy McIlvoy and Ari Alexander will be live in Houston. Chancellor Johnson will be live from the NFL draft in Las Vegas. By the way, the KPRC2 Draft Night Live special is going to air tonight at 7 p.m. That's on click2houston.com/live and also on KPRC2 Plus, waiting to see what's available for the Texans. I believe, what was our season, 4-13, so we can only go up from here. As my dad likes to say, character years. Hey,
and by the way, in case you've never watched the draft live,
fascinating.
It's so interesting the way it all goes down, and it's so exciting. And now, especially during the Zoom world, like, I feel like we get an even better up-close window into everyone's worlds as they celebrate the announcements.
And this is really interesting, too, because when you see the ages of these athletes, right, being drafted, and just in football, in basketball, baseball, how talented these athletes are out of high school is really fascinating to me.
I know. A lot of rising stars out there.
A lot of rising stars. Hey, you want to see some good basketball?
Yeah.
The 5th annual Priests versus Seminarians, the basketball game, 5th annual. It's happening, and this is for Houston Vocation's Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston. The big game is happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. Derek, this is a big deal. This is happening at Rice University. They sell tickets. It's like a whole thing. There's tailgating. That begins at 5 p.m. But listen, go to the game. This is it's an unbelievable game to watch, and it's really fantastic. Be part of the tailgating. Tickets are available online. Go out there and have a good time.
A great way to support as well.
Yes.
Tip off at 7 p.m. So get your tailgating eaten on at 5.
I like that. Very good. All right, still to come, Texas country artist John Stork joins us for a live performance.
Looking forward to that. Also, former Houston Rocket Tracy Mcgrady is in the house for our H-Town sit-down. We'll find out what the NBA All-Star has been up to when Houston Life returns right after this. Welcome back to Houston Life. It is time now for our H-Town sit-down.
Yeah, let's meet today's guest. He's a 7-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA scoring champion, and winner of the NBA's Most Improved Player Award in 2001. After playing 15 seasons, 5 of which were with the Houston Rockets, Tracy Mcgrady is starting a new venture called One's Basketball League, on a mission to find an undiscovered All-Star who could be the next ruler of the court. T-Mac joins us now for our H-Town sit-down. Tracy Mcgrady, come on out. Great to see you. It is, right? It's great to see you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks so much for coming in. Have a seat. We should have worn our extra high heels today, Courtney.
Speak for yourself. It's great to have you here. You know, when you go through the resume and you hear all of this stuff, I mean, you were drafted out of high school. Yeah. When that moment happened for you, I can imagine, I think probably everything in the room stood still. It was an unbelievable moment. You worked up until that moment. Is there anything about that moment that you remember distinctly when you got drafted?
Yeah, I remember everything about that. It was a heck of a ride leading up to the draft, and you probably don't know this story. So draft night, I actually got a call from my agent. I knew I was going to get drafted in the top 10, top 15 draft picks, but I got a call from my agent 12 o'clock before the draft that night. And he told me I need to put on some clothes, and we have a secret location that we need to take you to get a physical. Oh. And I was like, why? It was because Chicago Bulls were thinking about trading for me.
Wow.
Me and Scottie Pippen was involved in this trade. So I was, my rookie year, I could have been playing with Michael Jordan, but the owner wasn't going for it. And they still winning championships, and they tried to trade for a rookie.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. And what a roller coaster of emotions that must have been, because you want to hope, right? But then you don't want to be let down if you're hoping too much.
That's a lot of pressure on an 18-year-old. You got to think, they won 5 championships, and then my rookie year, they won another championship to give Michael Jordan 6. So to think that I was being traded for Scottie Pippen, as an 18-year-old,
it's incredible,
top 50 player of all time. That's a lot of pressure on 18-year-old.
But what an incredible career you have. Of course, we love you here in Houston, and I know that you've retired, but you haven't been fully away from the court. I mean, you're also an analyst, so you don't really step away from the game. I mean, you know it and you love it.
I love the game. I can't get away from it. So I did TV for like 4.5 years with ESPN and really enjoyed it, being alongside of Rachel Nichols, who's phenomenal. But I got away from that, and I'm starting a new venture now.
Okay, so
cool.
Let's talk a little bit about that. And also your personal life, too, because originally you're from Orlando. When you came to play for the Rockets, you decided to make Houston home. You stayed here. You live in Sugar Land with your wife, and you have 4 kids. Is that right? So how do you balance life with being a dad? Because that's a full-time job by itself.
It is. I mean, especially when you have all of them active in different things. I make it work. My wife and I make it work. We have a schedule, and sometimes she would go with the girls and I'm with the guys. We make it work.
Yeah, it's all about communication, just like you do on the basketball court. Yes. Okay, let's talk about One's basketball league, because this is all about one-on-one basketball, and you're looking for the top players.
I am looking for the #1 player in one-on-one basketball in the country. I think this is a sport that we can, see what type of skill set is out there in the game of one-on-one. We have tennis, whether it's me versus, another guy. We have UFC fighting. Basketball is a global sport. Why not one-on-one basketball to see someone's pure skills? Because to me, it's the true essence of basketball, right? And there's a lot of untapped talent out here that I want to give the opportunity to and make stars. So I'm trying to be the UFC of basketball, right? So you think about UFC and who these fighters were before they got on the UFC platform. We didn't know who they were. Right. Now they're stars. It's the same thing I want to do for these basketball players. I want to give them the opportunity to be on the platform, because there's a lot of underground one-on-one leagues out here, if you guys don't know about, but there are.
Yeah.
I want to give them a huge platform to create stars and tell their stories.
It's such a great idea. This was your brainchild. Things are happening this weekend in Richmond, but then you continue on to other cities, right?
Yeah, so we're starting here. It's at the Dub Sports Zone this weekend, and then we're off to Atlanta. So we're at 7 cities that we're going to. The #1 player that comes out of each weekend will get $10,000. The top 3 guys from each city will get a special invite to the championships in Las Vegas in July. Then we play, for the championship, and there's $250,000 on the line for that person to win the whole tournament.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's quite a
big
pot.
bucks. We change lives.
What are the ages?
It's 18 and up.
Okay.
We're changing lives out here.
I think that is really fantastic. When you talk about raw talent too, are you liking the way that the game of basketball in NBA right now is being played? You like it a little bit more? I know the game kind of changes a little bit, right?
I just wish I played in this era.
Yeah.
#1, because of the contracts that they're signing.
Right?
And I think I could have played a little bit longer, because, the physicality is not what it was when I played the game.
Yeah.
Is there still time for us to register for this weekend?
Get in shape. Come on. You guys look like you're in shape right now.
We're in shape.
Okay, good save.
Might need a few boxes to stand on. I don't know. Tracy Mcgrady, we appreciate you stopping by today.
Thank you guys for having me.
It was a pleasure.
Come back anytime.
And for more information about the One's Basketball League, we do have a link on the Scene on Houston Life section of our website. Make sure to check it out.
I think he thought I was kidding. I mean, we could win that $10,000.
I think we could.
We could. We're there. We're there. All right. When Houston Life comes back, the heroic story of how the community answered a local comic shop's call for help.
And we asked, you voted, and we're live with who you chose as the best crawfish in the Houston area. That and so much more when Houston Life returns. Cheers, Lauren.
Today is National Superheroes Day, but we're not talking about Captain America or Batman. Instead, we're spotlighting Dragon's Lair, a local comic and gaming shop in Tomball that recently fell on some hard times. When they put out the call for help, the community came to their rescue, proving that not all heroes wear capes.
Hi, I'm Christine Prohl.
And I'm Robert Prohl, and we're the owners of Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy here on the northwest side of Houston. Dragon's Lair is over 10,000 square feet of nerdy goodness. We carry board games, we carry card games, we carry the collectible card games like Magic and Pokemon and Flesh and Blood, and we have a huge collection of both current comics, backstock comics, graphic novels. What I think makes the store really special is the gaming space behind me. So we have room, we can seat over 100 people at a time to play any number of games. We host tournaments, we do learn to paint, learn to play, we do kids summer camps, and then the tavern.
I think it's going to bring everything together. So the Tabletop Tavern will have good coffee, beer, wine, and gamer fare.
The tavern will open sometime in May without fanfare, and I can't wait to take the paper down off the windows because it really is an amazing space.
Nice. You know, he'll say, let me take care of that for you today.
Yeah, we have a lot of guys that have been here since day one. And when people started coming back out, it was with a vengeance. So it soon became standing room only every night of the week. We were running out of room, and it became pretty evident that we needed to seek larger space. So we had a budget to build out the space, but we lacked the budget then to finish out a lot of the little touches we wanted to do in here. So we had the idea, well, let's just reach out to the community. Is there anyone out there that can lay tile? And we had 2 of our customers say, yeah, we can do it. And people really came out to support us. The back mural here was done by Manuel, who's a graffiti artist, and came out and nights and weekends, you know, over the course of about a week and a half, did that entire mural. We even had one of our customers show up and run our network cabling and install our security cameras. So it was humbling how many people came out to help us get the store open. This community is really tight, and they're always willing to help. What surprised me was the overwhelming response.
For sure. And the fact that they were willing to help so generously, I don't know, it's just really heartwarming. It just makes me feel like we've really built a great community here. Everybody feels welcome, and they feel like, you know, this is their home. They've really contributed to how the space feels and how it comes across to other people. Okay, are we having a dance break? There's no music, but whatever.
It doesn't matter what social economic background you come from, where you are on the political spectrum. Once you walk through the door and you're sharing this common enthusiasm for the stuff we carry, all that goes away. So it's a very accepting culture. It's, you know, do you like to play Warhammer? Okay, I don't care if you're a Democrat, I don't care if you're a Republican, I don't care if you're in the middle, let's play. So it's kind of a great equalizer in that what was once so kind of marginalized in geek culture is now so widely accepted that it's become very, very welcome.
That is really cool. Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy is having a free comic book day happening Saturday, May 7th. The event is at their shop from 10 a.m. to close. Guests can grab free comic books and enjoy fun, family-friendly activities like lightsaber lessons. That's cool. We will have a link with more info on our website, houstonlife.tv. Glad to see them doing so well.
Absolutely, and everybody needs a lightsaber
lesson, right?
Yes.
I've been meaning to brush up on my lightsaber skills.
We have our chance.
Bring it on.
Switching gears from comics to crawfish, we asked and you delivered. We teamed up with Carbach Brewing Company to find the best crawfish in the Houston area, and you came through our online poll.
Yeah, there were a lot of great recommendations, by the way. This latest Viewer's Choice bracket for best crawfish takes us out to Tomball this afternoon, where Lauren Kelly has been giving the best crawfish a try. Lauren, how's it going?
You know, when you talk about crawfish, I wish that you guys could smell the smells that I am smelling right here. Drum roll, please. We are at Hans Crawfish in Tomball. Congratulations to Hans Stevens, the winner.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
Let me tell you something. For people that don't know, you guys just opened this location in February. You were at a previous one before, but you don't even normally open until 5. Can we just take a look at all the people that came out because you said you were opening early?
No, for sure. It's a great outpour. I love the support that we have by our community. The community is #1 for me. I can't thank them enough for being here this early.
Speaking of community, this is a family-run business. You've got family members helping out because this is your passion, and you guys don't normally open until 5 because you have day jobs. Let's talk about the people that are behind the scenes here.
Yeah, so a lot of my employees are teachers, and then I have some high school students and whatnot. Then I have my father-in-law that works, and then my twin sister who's a I guess she's a stay-at-home mom, but she comes out and helps, and then my mom and dad come out here too.
And you've got some of the best crawfish. Can we just take a look at the size of this? And that's almost like a full shrimp right there, a full sausage on top. This is what people are coming out for. This is the best in town.
No, I greatly appreciate that. No, I mean, we're very passionate about it. We love to soak our crawfish. Just want a good flavor. We're not overly spiced, but just a good flavor for everybody.
And you know, people can appreciate that because you don't have the seasoning on your fingertips, right?
Yes, ma'am. We don't sprinkle it at all.
All right, and so we cannot talk about great crawfish without drinking a couple of good beers. Our friend Josh Lindsay with Carbuck is here. We're going to be talking about the best carbucks that go with crawfish, right?
Well, a beer and a bug is hard to beat, so we're looking forward to diving into some of these.
Well, first of all, you brought 3 different ones for us to try. Coming up a little bit later on, you guys, we may have accidentally already tried them out just to make sure they're okay. Right. Which 3 did you bring out for us?
So we brought our Love Street family. We've got Love Street Light, Love Street Blonde, and our newest Love Street Citrus. So all great pairings with crawfish, and we'll dive into that.
I'm a fan of all of them, but this one's empty, Josh. I'm going to need a refill. Hans, cheers. Congratulations for your award. You guys give it up for Hans Crawfish right here in Tomball. Congratulations on being chosen as the best crawfish in town. It really is it's fantastic. I'm going to need a lesson or 2 in how to eat these mud bugs and which beers coming up a little bit later on. Is that a deal?
Yes, ma'am. You have that. All
right. Congratulations again. Josh, you don't go anywhere either, okay? All right. For now, I'm going to send it back into the studio B with you and Courtney and Derek, you guys, because I'm going to have to dive into this right here.
Yeah, beer and a bug.
This is calling my name.
I know. Get to work,
dive
Lauren.
into it.
Awesome job. Yeah, I've heard tons of things about Hans Crawfish, and lots of friends have told me about it. So the hype is real, and they have a cult following.
Well, and it makes me love them even more that it's a group effort, that all these people come after school, after work, after taking care of the kids, and they make it happen every day.
Love it.
Super
Congratulations. Cool. Still ahead, from the new attractions to the entertainment lineup, what you need to know before you and the family head out to the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo.
Oh, those are some cute goats, and from goats to kittens. Joe Sam is standing by now with more on how your family can bring home a furry new member. Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys. Coming up Saturday is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. Find out how this little kitty became the perfect companion to one local couple. Houston Life will be right back.
Welcome back to Houston Life. Derek Shore here, along with Courtney Zavala, just before 3:30 p.m.
That is right. Let's check in with Keith and Frank for a look at what they have coming up at the top of the hour at 4 o'clock. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello. How are you? Yeah. Well, it's a Thursday, right?
Yes,
it's Friday Eve, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Christine is on assignment. She's going to be here just a bit. She's on her way back from a shoot, so I have the couch to myself, and and Frank is here ready for this weather.
And you tied your tie today, Keith?
You have shoes on? Okay, you're zooming out too. I was nervous. Okay.
I had to, yes. But yeah, the shoes are tied, the shoes are on,
pants are on. We're good.
To go. You know, when you're on the couch solo, you got to make sure you're holding it down.
I love the slow zoom out just to make sure you are fully dressed.
What is happening?
Well, you never know. I mean, it is almost Friday, so.
It's not a Zoom call, is it?
Oh, goodness. No.
Okay. So, happy Friday Eve, everyone.
You too.
Same to you.
Look at that sky. It's amazing out there. I know the humidity is up a tad. Yesterday it was 40%. Today it's 50%. But what a wonderful morning. I hope you had a chance to enjoy it. Right now, 83, 85 in Sugar Land, 80 in Galveston. Pearland right now at 81, 83 in Conroe, and 85 in Huntsville. We all have this southeast wind. So that's going to continue to kick up temperatures as well as the humidity as we go into the weekend. So enjoy it while we have it. 84 at 4. Great evening for exercising, running, walking, biking. Right there, low 80s, 78 at 7 p.m. We talked about this earlier. Friday, Justin Bieber in the house, 81 at 7, 77 at 9, 74 at 11. So welcome to him. In the meantime, the Dynamo is playing Austin FC on Saturday, 82 at 11. They play at 12:30, so 1 o'clock, 86 and 88. It's going to feel like 91, so a little on the humid side. And the same for the Dash versus San Diego on Sunday. Their season opener at 6, so it will cool and feel a little better, but there's a slight rain chance at about 20%. So that brings us to the MS 150. Saturday, hot but dry, a south wind 5 to 10, southeast at 10 on Sunday, and 88. We'll go hour by hour for the MS 150 coming up at 4 o'clock in our weather. And we'll also talk about the drought. The drought monitor has come in, and I want to share it with you. Keith?
All right, we're believing in a winning forecast.
You're a Justin Bieber fan, right?
I like the Bieb. Yeah, he has some good music for sure. Yes. All right. Thanks, sir. We want to give you a look now at some of the stories that we're working on this afternoon. An Alvin ISD teacher arrested in charge. Now she has resigned from her position at the school, what she's accused of doing and how investigators learned about it. Plus, you've already noticed the rise in prices for homes in the Houston area. Some buyers are even being priced out of being able to afford a home. Coming up at 4 o'clock, experts weigh in on how long those high prices are expected to last. And that daily word puzzle may be doing more for your brain than you think. I was just working on mine a few minutes ago. Plus, how to get the same benefits if word games aren't exactly your thing. But you know what? I think you should go for it because they are so much fun and challenging. And they can sometimes drive you crazy.
Yes,
you know,
I love them.
I love them. I'm one of these people, though. I was obsessed with Wordle. Now it just drives me crazy. I swear it's getting harder and harder every day.
It is.
They're doing it on purpose.
It does. I mean, am I alone in this? Do you all do the Wordle?
It's only 5 letters. How can it be so hard?
Do you do Quordle where you have four words?
No.
I do that every day, and that gets me every now and then. I got it today just on the 9th one. You get 9 tries for 4 different words.
What's it called?
Quordle.
Quordle.
Q-U-O-R-D-L-E.
Oh, you know, there's also like Taylor Swiftle, and it's all Taylor Swift trivia.
Oh, now that I would win.
Yeah.
That I would totally clean up. Thanks, guys.
They all make my
AJ
brain
and I
hurt.
play the word find game. What is that? It's not a crossword. What's that called? Just word finder? You know?
It's
a crossword?
Not a crossword. Is it a crossword?
Now my brain is really hurting.
Yeah, I can't figure that one out.
Okay, guys, this is even more complicated than the game itself.
I know. What are we talking about?
I don't know. Are we on TV right now?
Is this on?
Someone help.
We're in a different realm.
Okay, even he's gone.
Texas like, I'm out here. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, my goodness.
Guys.
Oh, boy.
We'll see you at 4 o'clock.
There's no hope for us.
If we make it until then. Oh, goodness. Okay. We're going to get serious for a moment because this is serious. Thousands of pets in Harris County are in need of a loving home and looking to be adopted this weekend.
Saturday is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, and Joe Sam joins us now with how a local couple found love at first sight with their new furry friend. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Courtney. Derek, after visiting the local shelter Friends for Life, the couple I spoke with brought home a chatty cat that's giving them more than just a good conversation.
Hi, my name is Sarah.
My name is John, and this is Scarlett.
And we're her parents.
Tell me a little bit about little Miss Scarlett.
She's been great. She is a rescue. She's a domestic short hair, and she has this beautiful kind of gray and white patterned coat. She's very vocal, as you can tell.
Very.
And really loves attention and distracting us from work every day.
For Sarah and John, parenthood was something they wanted to save for later, and adopting pets was a great solution for learning how to care for someone while receiving the companionship they've been longing for.
Well, we knew conception was out of the question. We have a dog, Gambit. He's 1 year old, and he can get a little hyper around the house, but you know, it's because he's bored. And I know he needs a little friend, and we thought a cat was a great option.
And what are some of the things that she likes? What does she like to do? What does she like to eat? And how has she been so far living with you?
She loves to play. She loves to play. I can tell whenever I'm at the computer working or playing games, whatever it might be. If she's just meowing, I'll grab a toy and just let her jump around, get some energy out, and she's like, all right, we're good. I can chill for a bit.
Why it's so important for us to take in those shelter pets and provide that love, compassion, and care for them.
I think it's more about the companionship and the cuddling. Both of us grew up with dogs, and so we've never had a cat before, so this has been an adventure, to say the least. But just really having something to play with, interact with, and just kind of distract you throughout the day has been a lot of fun.
I got you. She keeps me relaxed. I'm able to just sit down with her, pet her, and it kind of brings me into a soothing state to where I can really reset my mind and focus. It allows me to focus on the rest of the day. If I'm stressed, anxious, whatever, I can bring her into me. She just like this. she sits in my lap and chills and is able to make me happy.
Oh, who makes us happy is little Texo here. He's having a moment, though. You guys,
he sees the goats.
He sees some friends in here at studio. He's like, this is my studio. You guys, several shelters here in Houston, like Friends for Life and Bark, are offering specials and unique programs Saturday to make it easier to taking home a new furry friend. Oh, for more information, we'll have a link on our website, HoustonLife.tv.
Y'all, I have never heard Tex this vocal.
This is my first time hearing him cry like this. Oh, he's excited. I don't know what's happening.
There's some baby goats in studio, and he just wants to be close to them.
I know.
And he might bite you to get away. So.
All right, here you go, boy.
There we go. All right, Joe, thanks so much.
Problem.
Great story. After the break, looking for a fun family plans for the weekend? We goat you. Oh, boy. I'm sorry. See what's in store for the final days of Galveston County Fair and Rodeo. Tex is on his way over.
Tex wants to say hi to those goats and Danielle as well. But first, let's check in with Lauren Kelly, who is tasting some of the best crawfish in town this afternoon. Hey, Lauren.
Hey guys, we are at Hans Crawfish out in Tomball, and you can't have crawfish without some beer to go along with it. We are tasting the best carbach. We got it. We're tasting the best carbach to go with this. Coming up when Houston Life returns. Cheers, guys. Well, you guys voted online in our online poll. The best crawfish in Houston. We're at Hans Crawfish in Tomball. Congratulations to you, Hans, the winner. How does it feel?
It feels, I'm kind of speechless, actually. I've never even seen this ever coming. It's a great honor to have this happen to us.
We're so proud of you. Your family-run business. It's such a great community over here. And Josh Lindsay with Carbach, we're going to get to you in 1 second. First of all, when it comes to eating crawfish, there are a lot of people who say, you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way. But you have two ways that you're going to show us on how to open and peel a crawfish.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the first way, let's see, we'll get it. Can
we also just say that these are like mini lobsters? The size of these are really, really big.
It's a good size. I mean, they are very big.
And every platter you have, it comes with sausage and shrimp and corn and potatoes.
It does.
Okay, cool.
So your first one is just going to be just pull in.
Okay.
And then you can either pull the first shell off.
Okay. Oh, only the first one. All right.
The first little shell, pinch the butt, and then that's all that comes out.
Okay, and then the second one?
And then your second option is going to be pushing it in.
Okay.
You pinch the butt already.
Okay.
And you just pull it straight out.
I'm going to remember that. Pinch the butt. That's going to be stuck in my head. All right, I'm going to practice that in 1 second. But while we're eating crawfish, it's a staple that you have to have beer and bugs. So Josh with Carbach, we got to talk about this because I think I found my new favorite beer.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I mean, one of the best things about having crawfish is spend time with friends and family, but also over some cold ones. And we think we've got some great options when it comes to cold ones with crawfish. So here, like I said, we've got the Love Street family. I'm currently drinking our Love Street Light, which is our all malt light lager, 4.2% ABV. An easy one to consume over a long period of time while you're enjoying your
crawfish. Which is while you're eating crawfish, it takes you a long time. You need a couple of sippers, right?
That's right. That's right.
And so what do I have?
So you have Love Street Citrus, which is actually our newest addition to the Love Street family. So this is a wheat ale with a bright, refreshing blend of citrus. Amazing for a hot day, which in Texas we have hot and hotter, so it goes well.
It's so good, you guys. This is my new favorite. And then the third?
The third is our classic, Love Street Blonde, Kolsch style blonde, #1 selling blonde ale in Texas. Without that brand, we wouldn't be able to bring you all of these, so we're really excited.
Josh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Hans, thank you again and congratulations.
No, thank you very much. Thank you all.
We've got a lot of crawfish to dig into now that we know to pinch the butt. That's going to be the main rule that we're going to take away. Congratulations again. More info on Hans Crawfish and Tomball at HoustonLife.tv, but you better make your way out this weekend because you don't want to miss this. Crawfish season is in full effect, and this is definitely the spot that you guys want to check out. Derek, Courtney, back to you guys.
Lauren, we were just saying how huge those crawfish are. They can pick you up and carry you away, so be careful.
They are massive. Look at that. Look at the claws on that.
It's like a lobster.
Huge.
All right, girl, get to work.
Have a good time. And stay tuned. Next month, we'll be looking for your favorite place to catch a sports game. We'll let you know when that bracket is live on our website so you can nominate your favorite go-to spot. That's going to be a good one because there's so many good places to choose
For sure. And I love when we have a voting bracket because you get to see all of the favorites.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. All right, let's switching gears now. After 2 years of cancellations or even a modified schedule, the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo is back for some good old country family fun.
Danielle Tomball is is one of their board members and is here with two special guests to explain how we can all enjoy a true hometown fair experience. It is great to see you along with little Sammy and Theo.
Theodore, yes.
They're taking a little nap. Listen, it really is so great to see you because last year was modified. The year before you had to cancel because of COVID, but the fair is back and it's better than ever.
We are back. We are back and we are so happy to be back. So there's lots of activities out there for everybody. Of course, you can come out to the petting zoo and see these cuties. All of the carnival favorites, the carnival and everything, the rodeo. We've got a buddy rescue this year that's going to be a lot of fun. You got to come out and watch that. So we're just excited to be back.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's absolutely great to see, and I'm guessing over the last week, crowds have been good, the excitement's been great, but this is the chance now to get out there because of the final weekend.
Correct. This is it. You've got till Saturday, so don't wait till the last day. Come out and enjoy all the fun.
Okay, listen, we're taking a tight shot of these two, Theodore and Sammy. They're part of the petting zoo and all the fun that you can have here at the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo. Let's talk about these two, though, because they were just born, right?
The little one, Sammy, he's 4 weeks old, so he's actually still nursing on mama, so he's going to be ready to get back to the petting zoo once we leave here. And then 7 weeks, so they're newbies.
They're little ones. Okay, so let's talk about the 4-H and FFA Youth Exhibitors. This year, there are around 600 youth exhibitors?
There's usually that many across the board for all the events, the livestock and the ag mechanics and the youth project shows. So we actually had our big livestock auction last night, which was a huge success.
And I mean, these young people, they work all year long for this event. I mean, this is the pinnacle for them.
Yes, and a lot of them show at different, Houston and San Antonio and Fort Worth. So they get to come to the county show and exhibit there as well. So it's really exciting. And it was great to have a full fair for them this year as well.
You touched on this for just a second, Danielle. Let's talk about what is new and what is this Buddy Rescue?
The Buddy Rescue is going to be in the rodeo arena. It's one of those you have to come and see. You got to see it to believe it. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're excited about having that out.
Can you describe to us a little bit about what it? Come on, give us a hint, Danielle. No?
No, you got to come watch.
Okay, that's
secrets.
All we get.
Okay,
well, listen,
that's
I
how
feel
to get you out.
it's a good tease. So, in addition to the lovely food and the activities, I mean, there really is something for everyone out at the fair. It's a very long corn dog right there.
Yes.
You got burritos and funnel cakes, all the traditional fair food, but you also have some pretty great performances coming up this year.
We do. We have the Bag of Donuts coming up Friday night, and then our fan favorite, John Stork, will be Saturday.
Okay, John Stork, that's a name I know, and our viewers are about to know a little bit better in just a moment, right?
That is right. And before we get to John, let's talk about, we talked about how important this is for the kids, and let's talk about the scholarships here, because that is really the main reason for them.
It is. Last year, even being modified, we were pleased to be able to award $47,000 to our Galveston County seniors for their scholarships. But that is, everything goes back into the general fund. We work on getting those kids scholarships so they can further their education and, encourage them to come back and be involved as well. So we're very excited that we were able to give out and look to give out more this year.
Well, and the weather gods really are working in your favor. If you have not had a chance to get out to the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo, go this weekend because this is the last weekend. You can go tonight, tomorrow. Is Saturday the last day?
Saturday's the last day. So come on out, go to access the website, galvestoncountyfair.com. You can get your tickets, get all the lineup information, schedules, check out any events you want to see out there. But
okay.
Fantastic. And thanks to Theodore and Sammy, too.
Yes, they have well behaved.
Overload. They're so spooning over there. They're so cute.
Danielle Tomball, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having us.
Well, coming up, before he takes the stage at the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo, Texas country artist John Stork is performing live in our studio.
He's here, people. You don't want to miss this. Don't go away. Houston Life will be right back.
Y'all are in for a treat. He's a local singer-songwriter with a big following in the Texas country music scene.
So true. Let's welcome local Rocky Tonker John Stork performing his song, Fast Horse.
She can rope, ride, and leave all the cowboys smiling in the dust. She could break hearts without a look or single touch. I never thought she'd do it to me, but sitting here tonight, all I can think is that must be a fast horse, faster than the bullet from a 44, faster than the taillights on a board out must be a fast horse. No telling where or how far she wanted to go. She mentioned Denver, Salt Lake, Redwoods, and the California coast. I've been from Houston out to Abilene, and not a soul I've asked her seen a thing. Yeah, that must be a fast horse, faster than the bullet from a 44, faster than the taillights on a bored out Ford. Guess this is her way of saying she don't love me no more. Yeah, that must be a fast horse. That one ain't one you can turn around. That one ain't one you can slow on down. Yeah, that must be a fast horse, faster than the bullet from a 44, faster than the taillights on that bored out Ford. Guess this is her way of saying she don't love me no more. Yeah, that must be a fast horse. Yeah, said that must be a fast horse.
Awesome. John,
wow.
That was amazing.
Thank you very
so
much.
great to have you here today.
It's a pleasure to be here with y'all.
Okay, so before you've shared the stage with Aaron Watson, Parker McCollum, let's just bring it back a couple years when you were at U of H trying to figure this whole thing out. What kind of jobs did you have?
I actually worked down on Washington Avenue at a bar that's no longer the same anymore, but that was kind of where I got a push. So my bosses brought me in, and I was bartending and serving food and whatnot, and ended up taking up too much time to go play music, as they said. So
Yeah.
I had to pick right then and there, and I said,
Music it is.
Well, thank you very much.
We're glad that you did it.
Yeah, and you know what? You have found your calling. Just watching you perform, you are so comfortable. Your voice is phenomenal. Billboard charts, you're on your way there, yeah?
Working on it. We're working on it. We actually hit the Texas Billboard charts. They have a separate category for us down here in Texas, actually. So when we've gotten our number ones, it was pretty neat to see a song or two up there on the Billboard charts.
It's just the beginning. We know it.
It's great. And okay, you grew up in Beasley, Fort Bend County, on a ranch, but your family's also pretty musical, right?
Yes, ma'am. I grew up with a musical family. I was the last one to pick it up, and now I'm the only one that's still playing. So it's nice to keep carrying the torch.
And do you ever look back on that crossroads when you decided to go into music and wonder, you know?
All the time. All the
Really?
time. Yeah, no, it's starting to come up, at least the story and the process of how I got kind of pushed into it. And actually, it's my wife's fault that I'm out here doing it, because she said, you know what, you should really go try to do this. So, yeah, thanks to her.
Thanks to your wife, for sure. Okay, so let's talk about your album. I think we have, there's the cover right there, Radio Cowboy.
Yes, that was our last release, and we actually had just released that right before COVID hit.
Wow.
And so we've been playing on those songs for a little while now, and we're excited to be releasing new music this year and next year as well.
Well, you're on your way. And then this weekend you're performing, right, at Galveston County Fair and Rodeo?
One of the first places that actually let us come out and start performing in the area that we've actually played. Our first fair was Galveston County Fair. So
awesome.
We're excited to be back, and we're excited that they're in full swing again.
Well, we are lucky to have you, call you one of our own. The info is right there on your screen. 8:30 p.m. is when you take the stage, and I'm sure this is the first of many. First of many. All right. Thanks so much, Sean.
Thank y'all.
Great to meet you. Thanks again. And for tickets and to connect with John, head over to our website, HoustonLife.tv. And after the break, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show when Houston Life goes wild. Find out where we're going next.
Okay, and as we head to break, let's check in with Nichelle Turner for a look at what's coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Nichelle.
Derek and Courtney on ET tonight. Did Jason Sudeikis really have Olivia Wilde served with court papers live on stage at CinemaCon? We'll tell you everything we know. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC2. But don't go anywhere. Houston Life will be right back.
Coming up tomorrow on Houston Life, the entire team will be live at the Houston Zoo celebrating the zoo's big centennial. We'll have giraffes, elephants, dingoes, and
what now?
Chuckwalla.
What's a chuckwalla?
I don't know. That was my nickname in high school. We will find out what that is on tomorrow's show. Sadly, these baby goats won't be joining us, but you can see them at the Galveston County Fair.
Can you even stand how cute? This is Theodore, right?
Yeah,
this
and I
is
think
Theodore.
yeah, and this is Sammy.
Shh, baby.
Okay, baby's sleeping. Okay,
all
we're
right.
gonna send it over to Keith and Christine on this Friday Eve.
Wow, I mean, the world is right when you got baby goats.
I love Teddy. His eyes are kind of like half open.
Yes.
I think he's just very relaxed.
He's in a daze. He likes where he is.
Yeah.
So cute.
Good times over here.